Whoa. Okay. I am now live. Live in the early before noon time period. This is a new thing for me. We'll see if anybody wants to come and hang out. We'll wake up and grind arena stream. I'll click over there. Do this. I was going to start with a tweet, but I have no idea what to tweet, and I cannot get my damn settings to go correct. Oh, hi, dog. Are you awake now? You awake now, dog? That was not the response that I wanted. Raul, what's going on? What's up, Javon? How you doing? Oh, boy. Got a dog up in my face. Hey, Pixie. What's up, Redwood? How you doing? Good to see you guys. Let me click off of here. Alright, there we go. What do you want, Zoe? We're not ready for our WLK yet. Can't actually say the word, you know, you gotta say perambulate or whatnot, because you can't tell the dog that word. Kiko, did you change your full name and picture? How's everybody doing today? I'm just watching Hobbit get that Act 6 done, which is pretty awesome. He chose Red Guardian out of his Nexus. I would have 100% awakened Venom. I'm not a big Red Guardian fan. But to each their own. I've been trying to figure out what time I'm going to do my Legends run, guys. I don't know if I'm going to stream it, honestly, because Brian is doing his tomorrow. I guess I could do it today, but I kind of wanted to watch him do it. And then Thursday is Alliance War Attack, so I'd both be missing some champions that I have on defense and some that I have on attack. Like, I could probably join later. They'd be okay with that. I could be backup for once, because I usually do my fair share in Alliance War, but I don't know. I might just have to go off stream to have a better chance of doing it. That'll be some mildly interesting content for you guys, but at the same time, you know, I'm gonna kind of suck at it. Kamikaze your champs after your next round, please. Well, Chris, I can kamikaze Corvus if you want, but I was saving him in case I needed to time out, but I don't have anybody else with any health, you know, so I could do that real quick. Chris has asked me about AQ here. Whoops. Forgot who I was playing. Because we are in danger of not getting that stupid Apocalypse down. I don't know if anybody else is doing map 7, guys, but it kind of sucks. The new Apocalypse boss, the best way to get him, besides being really good with Tigra or whatever, is to time out over and over again with friggin' Corvus, and it is not fun. And I'm not going to time out on stream a whole bunch, because obviously nobody wants to see that. And I thought Chris was on top of it anyways, but we'll go check in real quick here. Yeah. Welcome to the AM stream. Yeah, Redwood. Where are you at in the world, Redwood? What time is it for you? It is 11:33 for me at the moment. Cataclysm, what's going on? Cataclysm, throw a link to your channel in the stream, if you would, please. Everybody, Cataclysm is streaming as well. And I've been meaning to go and check you out, and I searched for you on YouTube, but you know how their search function is, so throw a link in there so that I can go find you next time, if you would, please. Why would you want to kamikaze your champs? He just means, like, any champs that I have any health left on at all, just throw in against Apocalypse to try and get it done. Hey, Bartender Hobbit Raid. What's up, man? How's it going? Turget. And yeah, we always are kind of late to finish. It's not cool. You're in SoCal same time as well? Yeah. Yuki, what's going on? Finally streaming an EU-friendly hour. Thanks, sir. Good to see you, Yuki. Yeah, I kind of want to do some wake up and grind streams every once in a while. I think I needed to burn a couple of these that I have in overflow, too. Is that the only one I have? I don't know. But yeah, good to see you, Yuki. All right, we can go check that out. Cataclysm, get a link to your channel though, please. I want to support you. I want to find you. Where? I look more whitewashed in the daytime. Or am I not on? No, yeah, okay. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Alright. Ooh, nice thumbnails. Damn. You fancy. I like it, Cataclysm. I gave you a sub there. And so that way I can check you out when you are streaming later on. Appreciate it. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, hell yeah, man. You gotta support each other. Alright, what else was I gonna do? Oh, get back to checking out AQ. You guys all have that white spot here below your profile since the update? I updated this morning and I don't know what that white block is. Obviously something they didn't code properly. Where are we at, Chris? Yeah, so Chris is here timing out. So we got 24 minutes left. I think it's, I mean, I can just throw Corvus in one time, Chris, if you're good with that and you don't want me to have him available to time out, but let me know. It's the timing is kind of awkward because I don't want to say, oh, okay, what? Damn. Well, then get out of there. Get out of there and let me throw him in real quick. And then you can finish timing out. Ah, see, you went into the fight again, damn it. Yeah, you had it, but it went away for you. What went away for Kiko? Oh. Well, see, now I'm not... Okay, we'll go do another round of Arena. This is the thing, guys. Map 7 AQ is just not really that fun, and I have been a little bit whiny about it. I don't whine about that much. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait too. Yeah, I know. I don't whine about that much in the game, because most of the time, if things suck, it's like, well, you know, they'll get better, they'll change, whatever. I don't complain about getting rewards, really. Sometimes I'll be like, nah, some of these rewards are kind of ass, you know, not that exciting. You snooze, you lose. Well, you're asking for me to do something, jackass. But in general, I try not to complain about the game too much, because, you know, it's a game, and we all love it, and I don't like to be negative about it, for sure. I try to stay on the positive side. The AQ Map 7 and the Apocalypse boss, it sucks. not gonna lie, it's lame. The white square under the... Okay, gotcha, Kiko, yeah. It went away for you, interesting. Oh, I've got grumblings from the dog, and she's put her nose right where my mouse is, so hopefully I don't have to look at anything else. Zhizhao, what's going on? Abdo, does the game have an update? The loading screen is weird. Yes. The update should be out for both iOS and Android, I believe. So. And it looks pretty badass. I'm pretty excited about Jubilee and Strife. I haven't really seen the abilities breakdown. I'm sure Seaton did a breakdown for him already. So I'll probably watch that sometime later today. Uh-oh. But I have not checked those out yet. But as far as the character models go, and just the loading screen, the background, that kind of stuff, I love it so far. I'm a child of the 90s, so... Uh-oh, I should not have done that. Oh, boy. I love Jubilee and the classic throwback. Am I dead here? Okay, I'm not dead here. Sweet. Didn't have any armor breaks on me. But... Get off me! Oh, shoot. There we go. 60 seconds. I'll do this and I'll go back in. Ginger Muslim, what's going on? So strange catching you live as you're getting ready for sleep. Yeah, just a little wake up and grind stream. Because I gotta get some arenas done. I did nothing yesterday, guys. Like, nothing at all in the damn game. I think I did 2 rounds of arena. And then I was just watching some shows and chilling. You were, but you didn't update? Yeah, you can, you don't have to update to play. You're just going to have to update, I think, to get the next monthly event quest. Is that how it works? I'm not sure. Alright, Chris. I'll try this again for you. See if I can do 2 damage. Get out of there, dude! Oh, it's the other Chris. Alright, you got 20 minutes and not that much health left. You guys can get this done. I believe in you. I believe in the Chris's from my battle group can get this done, and I can confidently just go and play Arena. And maybe tomorrow we can hopefully get Satez in there earlier. Oh yeah, okay. Who do you guys think is going to be better, Strife or Jubilee? Or who do you want to be better? Which of these do I have? I hope Jubilee's animations are pretty cool. Sparkle fingers and all. Alright, I have a 5-star skill, or a 6-star skill I need to get rid of, and a 6-star Mystic. Okay. Yeah, got to get on that Legends though, guys. I don't know if I'm just going to start it today and do it off stream, or maybe start it tomorrow and grind along with BG or something, but yeah. I have given up. Yeah, well, I mean, because we got to get it done, and we got a timeout to do it, for the most part, but I can't sneak into kamikaze my champs when other people are trying to time out. Alright, so we need to use this guy. There we go. Mr. Rank 2 Mole Man for some extra points. You prefer the sound of Jubilee? Okay. You hope they're both good? Well, yeah, of course. I always hope that all the characters are good, right? January does have a tendency to put out a stinker, though. It usually seems. G. Abdo, how long in the arena does it take to get 1,000 units? Well, it really depends on your roster and which arenas that you're doing. For me, I can get, say if I do all the milestones in everything besides the 3- and 2-star arenas, that's what? 300, or no, that's 405 units, right? So, God, this cable's not playing very nice. Like, you're my son, Nathan, just die. Wait, yeah. So if you get about 405 units, technically, if you wanted to get all of the, Jesus, man, all the units from the other two, that would give you another 130, so that'd be like 535. So you could do that in 2 rounds. That would take you one week's worth of arena. And that's not including the small amount of arena. Wow. Small amount of units that you get from... Oh, dude, I'm dead here. I should have just tried to bait this out. Yeah, it's not counting the small amount of units you get from the Tier 1 Alpha or the Tier 4 Class Catalyst arenas, but you can do that. So in 1 week, you can get 1,000 units from the arena. You can get 1,000 units every week. Now, what time does that actually take in terms of hours? Depends greatly on your roster. So, but it's going to take a couple hours a day for sure. That's why they call it a grind, guys, because you are grinding it out. Chicksid, why ain't you stream yesterday? Yeah, I was just chilling. I mean, the dog was in my spot where I'm sitting right now, and I didn't want to disturb her, but that was just a joke. I just wanted to watch some shows and relax for a night, and give my liver a tiny bit of a break. Although my lungs didn't get a break, because, you know, screw them. And yes, Cataclysm's right, that's not including battle chips, that's just the milestones for units. Because you are going to get a bunch more with the battle chips, but that's unpredictable. You can probably have an average that you would get from that certain amount of battle chips, but not know exactly what it is. Alright, let's keep rolling here. Wow. I'm super tired of fighting Kang and Thanos' teams. They kind of made it slightly better where they throw their specials a little more, but mostly, these still suck. And I think it's just the fact that you're fighting 565 champions, too. 565 6-star champions. I'm just like, man, this is annoying. You think it's good to take at least one night a week off from streaming? Yeah, I don't know how Brian does that. That's impressive. I mean, it is his job, right? That's what he does nowadays, and he has the base to do that and make it useful. But for me, I'm sure I'll be taking days off here or there. I don't know what I want to do like regularly as far as that goes. But What ends up happening, guys, is I spend most of my day just kind of doing normal stuff and trying to figure out new stuff about YouTube, watching some videos here and there. And then by the time it gets around to like I watch a show before Brian goes on, something like that. By the time it gets around to it, I'm like, okay, I should take a shower. I should get ready to stream, hop in his chat for a little bit, start the arena grind. And then I stream for a couple hours, and the next thing you know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning my time. Do we apply that or no? Did it actually not apply? And I need a little bit of snack, kind of a little bit tipsy, and I go to bed. And I rinse and repeat. And I'd like to occasionally have times where I do a little bit more, or can just have some time to focus on some other things besides the game, because I think everybody needs a little break from the game every once in a while, for sure. As much as I like this one, it's nice to have a little bit of time off. Usually do 6 days a week and sometimes 2 streams on Wednesdays, but always try to take a night off. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. That's a damn lot though, Kat. If you guys want to enjoy some streams and see the content, check out Kat there. I think consistency does make a difference though, for sure. People like to be able to count on you being on and being there, so I might pick a night of the week to just regularly be my night off, but I don't know. We'll have to see how things go once I'm back at my actual job. Because this is just for fun. It'd be cool if it was an actual job someday, but yeah. I said it on Twitter. Yes, and I still didn't post the Twitter on there, but thank you, Raul, for plugging the Twitter. What are my thoughts on drinking straight soda water? I'm not a fan, really. So I remember one time, I think the first time I ever had it, because I'd always had, you know, something flavored, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Sprite, Mountain Dew, whatever, something like that. The first time I remember having just straight soda water, so when I was 15, I went to London with my grandmother. She was, I think, 80 at the time. No, she's 75. How old was she? Maybe she was like 75. I can't quite remember. But we went to London, and, well, we went to the UK, and we stayed with some friends that we have, some family friends that live in Crewe, in, I think, kind of central Britain, England. And we went all over, because, you know, it's not huge. And we went and checked out a place in London that had Thai food, and for some reason we only had soda water. We didn't have flat water, still water. I remember having really spicy Thai food, and the carbonation from the soda water just friggin' killing me and not being refreshing at all. And I don't know, it just always set it off bad. So now just drinking straight soda water, not my thing. Not my thing. Now, if you're mixing it in with some vodka, you can do that. A little bit of lime, that kind of stuff. It is a very useful mixer when you're going with alcohol, but for just drinking flat out, nah. Don't like it. There's plenty of people who do, though, and there's nothing wrong with it, for sure. What do your champions look like? Well, they look like these ones here. I mean, you kind of, as you go through the arena, you get to see all my champions, basically. I have 700 and something champions now, which is a ridiculous amount. So, literally, I could grind one arena or another for, 24 hours a day. Talk about not healthy. It would be fun to do at some point, though, do a 24-hour stream. Oh, God, I don't know. I'm too old for that kind of crap, though. I definitely need the next couple days off after that. Your girlfriend has been buying LaCroix instead of soda, and you don't know how she drinks it. It's so bad. But I drink it to make her... You drink to make her happy? Yeah, I mean, to each their own. I know lots of people get LaCroix. So our bodies we're not meant to process liquid carbohydrates. I mean, if you go back in time, there were no liquid carbohydrates until we started drinking. I mean, there would be if you're a baby, right, and you're drinking human milk, but until we started drinking other animals' milk and making beer and wine and mead and that kind of stuff, I don't think there was really, we weren't getting enough from fruits and things. That's part of the fruit. You get pulp. If you're getting that juice, you're not getting just straight juice. So our bodies really weren't set up to process liquid carbohydrates, and they're not good for you. They're really not good for you to have Coke or Pepsi or whatever. But who cares? Sometimes you got to do that. The thing is, I think that generally, for anyone trying to lose weight and so forth, go with the diet stuff. The diet stuff, as long as it doesn't contain like aspartame or something that's supposed to be supposedly cancer-causing materials, then yeah, don't worry about it. It still is empty calories for some of that stuff, but it's definitely not as bad as having all that sugar. Anthony S., good afternoon. How you doing, buddy? I've never really had LaCroix, though. It just didn't strike me as being that exciting. I've seen some, like, soda stream kind of things that always seem like it'd be a fun thing, but it would be an appliance that I would get and then not really use. Oh. Yeah, I don't drink too much. Don't drink too much pop anymore. I mostly drink. Come on, game. I'll be freezing up. Mostly drink water, coffee, and whiskey for the most part. Should I restart here? What are we doing? Lag. For the most part, I will have a little bit of half and half in my coffee, and that is a couple of carbs there, and I will use a liquid sweetener that's kind of like Splenda. It just comes in a container, and I get it off Amazon, and it's called Easy Sweets. So basically just liquid Splenda, put that in my coffee, put that in something if I need to sweeten it up. I'll make smoothies sometimes too, and those generally are just berries or whatever fruit I have on hand and ice. I don't really add in a lot to them. Occasionally throw in something like chia seed or spinach or something that doesn't really add flavor but adds a lot of health, nutritional value to it, This right here is just the end of my morning coffee, though. Do I ever put whiskey in my coffee? Depends on who the Seahawks are playing, Kiko. Yeah, I like a good Irish coffee every once in a while. And in the case of an Irish coffee, though, I'll just go black coffee, some Jameson, of course. Technically, you put in 1 sugar cube. I would avoid that unless I'm out at a bar or restaurant or something like that, which I haven't been for, obviously, a year. But in that case, I'll go. It's nice to go out on Sundays mornings in the U.S. here at 10 o'clock and watch... ban that man, Seth! Kidding, don't ban Seth. What's up, Seth? And watch football at 10 a.m. and get an Irish coffee. So yeah, I'll have whiskey in my coffee occasionally. Now I have ice cubes in my mouth. And once again, clearly the Seahawks don't suck as they finished 12-4 and won the division. So yeah, suck it, Seth. Damn, sorry guys, gotta like chew these ice cubes now. Probably can't really hear it if I crunch them though, can you? I don't know, maybe. I do like a good Irish coffee though, yeah. Pretty much every day though, I will have I have an espresso machine I got. It's a DeLonghi, which always sounded like something Klingon to me, like DeLonghi. For any of you Star Trek fans out there, but I got an espresso machine. I'll usually make like a double espresso in the morning, throw in like a splash of cream, splash of the sweetener, and then usually walk the doggo, which I shouldn't have said, around noonish or between noon or 1 or 2 my time. And then I'll get, usually on our walk, I'll grab a coffee from Starbucks and then go over to because there's a place next to us that is kind of a mall area, but it's an outdoor mall mostly. So I can do a mobile order on my phone when the dog is pooping. There's a place next to us where my dog has probably pooped, I'm going to say 90 to 95% of the days of her that she's been alive, she's pooped on the grass at this particular spot. So I can almost, if I take her out and she's being fidgety and she won't go, I can almost always take her to that spot and she will poop, which is fantastic. As a dog owner, to have a reliable pooping spot. And there's a garbage can right there, so I don't have to walk around with a nasty bag of poop. And so when we do that on the walk, I will then send in a mobile order to Starbucks for my coffee, and that way I can just dash in real quick. Don't have to feel like I'm being too much of an asshole by having the dog in there. Because I did intend to have her be a service animal to help interrupt panic attacks, and she can do that part just fine. She does that part of being a service animal really well. It's more a matter of she's super friendly to people, and she's also a little bit fearful because she got attacked by a small dog one time at the dog park. Anyways, so she doesn't do the ignoring other animals part as well that she really would need to be a technically, because she could be a service animal, but she doesn't do that enough where I feel confident taking her just anywhere. And if you've ever taken a dog into the grocery store, that's just a pain in the ass. Like having a dog and doing I don't want to, you know, have a cart in one hand or a basket and a dog in the other and try and pick things. It's just a pain. No. I have a neighbor who has a service animal who is very well trained because he has seizures, and it's trained to sniff him out when he's about to have a seizure, which is pretty damn cool. Apparently bulldogs, or pit bulls rather, really good at that. And they do go to the grocery store with the dog, but they're a couple, so it's much easier for them to do that. And he does need to have it with him all the time. Yeah. Just yapping here. Fresh whipped cream and sprinkle with brown sugar the way Nana makes it. What's up, Billy? How you doing? You having a good evening, I hope, sir? Do you check accounts? Some streamers don't, but if you can, that'd be great. If you can't, that's fine too. Not generally. I think I'm going to continue, you know, that tradition. Checking people's accounts usually doesn't really tell you anything, because it's just like, here, look at my profile. It's like, well, cool. I mean, we can look at your profile, but the profile doesn't really tell us much about your account. So I think it's kind of pointless. Usually if somebody sends over money or something, I guess I would, but eh. What's the longest win streak you've been on? I think it's 800 and something. I don't even remember who it was for. Christian, have you finished AOL? Yes, I'm 100% done with all of the content in the game other than Act 7. And I will be done with 7.1 in the next 3 days here, one way or another. I guess I could just not go for the Legends run and then do a couple different Act 7 streams. But I have a lot of stuff in Overflow, a lot of revives from the Act 6 compensation that we got, because I did have that done all before that got nerfed. And I don't know what else to do with it. So I have stuff in the Overflow that I have to use, so I might as well do the Legends run. And I want that flex. I want the Weapon X, you know? I want to get him twice, get him awakened. Nobody in 2 Loki has him, and it would be nice to have him on our defense too, even though I don't expect him to get a ton of kills all the time or anything. It'd still be fun. Although there are so many damn good mutant 6-star characters, especially I mean, they're the whole game obviously, but out of 6 stars, no class has better mutant or better champs overall than mutants. So giving those T5CC mutant away is pretty tough, but yeah, like at the moment I have all of this crap in the Overflow. I need to use a couple of those, but so I got a few just regular pots, but I got all these energy and then all of these revives, so I got to do something with that. Let's see, what was my longest streak? My longest streak is 813 is my longest streak. I forget what champion that's for, though. Could have been for Apocalypse, but I don't think so, because by then I don't think it would have taken me that many rounds. I'll probably go for Jubilee and Strife in the arena if I have the time, so... and I should have the time. I still haven't heard anything in Washington State about when exactly they're lifting the the kind of lockdown stuff, but I know that basically California extended theirs indefinitely, which that sucks. I would not want to hear the words indefinitely. I like to have some more certainty than that, though, and I don't want to go week by week, which is what they've done the last time here in Washington, so we'll see. NFC is going to be a confusing one this postseason. Well, I don't know. Do you really think that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to have that much of a chance? I mean, they got Tom, right? And they got the #1 running offense in the NFL, I believe. But I don't see them going that far. They probably get the first round at the Washington football team and beat them and then go on, but we'll see. We will see. The Seahawks have to face the Rams again, which I will give up one to the Rams every season because the Rams suck and they hate us and we hate them, and I expect to lose one game to them, but not two. Not two. The Rams have the best defense in the NFL this season, but our defense has come on very well, and we got Russell Wilson. I'm not worried about Jared Goff, and I don't even know if Jared Goff is going to play because he was injured, so it might be their backup. So yeah, we can take the Rams at home, that's for sure. And then going on, we'll see. Going to Lambeau will suck, though. Lambeau's a damn hard place to play, and Aaron Rodgers is a stud. I always felt like Aaron Rodgers was as close as I would ever get to winning the Super Bowl because he's a guy named Aaron who has a large nose, like me. So, you know, kindred spirit. Wow. Yeah, so Kiko, yeah, I'm not sure who that was for. Seahawks can still go all the way. Green Bay has been known to blow it when it matters most. Yeah, I just don't want to go into Lambeau to have to do that. I would rather go to New Orleans or wherever. What's up, Jacob Showers? How you doing today? Donut Cop, Daystream. What's up, Donut Cop? Good to see you. Yep. A little Daystream action. Figure we'll do this every once in a while. I'm pretty awake at the moment and can actually function and talk. And I've done jack shit for arenas this round so far, so gotta get on it. Gotta get on it. Good morning! What's up, Man Falcon? How you doing? Good evening for you, I suppose, right? It's pretty late there. And definitely is not a word that inspires hope. Yeah. Feel sorry for all of you affected. Well, you know, don't feel too bad for some of us as living through the pandemic and sitting around playing video games, even if I'm unemployed and not making, you know, just getting basic unemployment insurance benefits, which are not very impressive, does suck. None of my family have passed away from it. So a couple of my family members have gotten sick and hopefully will not have any long-term effects, but I don't, you know, I haven't been too affected by it, so feel sorry for, or feel badly at least for the people who have had someone that they've lost, you know, for sure. Steelers are taking the rings this year? I don't think so, buddy. You can hope for that, but I really don't see it happening. The Steelers started out really well, but I just find that, dude, I wouldn't sleep on the Bills, honestly, in the AFC. And maybe that's just because I hope that they do well, but yeah. I think the Bills are looking pretty damn good. And the Chiefs are the Chiefs, so I would take either of those two teams over the Steelers if I was betting. Plus, that's, you know, that could be partially my Seattle bias, and that I still don't like the Steelers, of course. Yeah. Your country upgraded lockdown for precautions, so kids are going to be off school maybe again for 4 weeks. Yeah. Billy, are you in Scotland? Are you in Ireland? I forget which it is. 9 a.m. on Wednesday for you. Oh, wait a minute. You're that far? Jesus, yeah. Okay. Well, good morning. Yeah. Yeah, Bills are picking up steam. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the Bills looked really good. So the Seahawks lost 4 games this year. One of them was to Arizona in overtime, and that was just kind of bad RNG and bad, like that could have gone multiple ways. There were some penalties that got called, some penalties that didn't get called. A kick in overtime, like a 37-34 score. All right, that kind of hurts, but it's not that bad. We lost to the Giants. That one hurt. They have a good top 10 defense, but that one hurt. Russ did not look himself, and I would say that was mostly the game plan on both sides of the ball. The Seahawks, I did not think played very well. They did not have a very good game plan. The Rams, I hate the Rams. F them, whatever. That's going to happen occasionally. Usually once a year. They play us tough. Usually the Rams, once a year, we're going to have a really close game with them where it's a low score on both sides of the ball. The outliers were when they blew us out that one year. The Bills game, on the other hand, they just outplayed us. The Bills, I think, were the better team. They might still be the better team, and they also had the better play calling. So, yeah. Dublin, Ireland. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I don't mean to hurt you, man, Falcon. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a Steelers fan. I am somewhat jealous because of all the success that you've had. It's like if you grew up in New York and you're a Yankees fan. It's like, okay, well, you grew up in New York and you're a Yankees fan. That's fine. I would probably think you had more character if you were a Mets fan. But that's fine. You're from there. Geography, whatever, Now, if you grew up in, say, South Dakota and you're a Yankees fan, then I'm just kind of like, really? Really, bud? But it's good to pick a winner, So, and you're from another country that doesn't even have American football, obviously, so you can pick whoever you like. They might have been good at the time. You're a diehard Steelers fan, but they need to figure some things out. Yeah. Ben is still good. They got some damn good receivers. Connor kind of hasn't been... Their run game hasn't been quite as impressive lately, but yeah, they got a couple of those wins, too, when they were still undefeated that were, a little bit. I don't know. Yesterday was your kid's first day back at school, Donut Cop? Gotcha. Where are you at? Mr. Smoke, what is this early morning stream? You like it? Cool, right on. Good to see you. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta wake up and grind some arena, And the pupper is still relatively chill over here. Oh, you could have shifted. Don't make... I hate that I have to pay a small amount of attention. This guy is not... Oh, there's... I was just about to say, he's not evading at all. I'll take that. Just get me up to my L1 and get me a true strike. Ah. Then if he hits me, am I gonna get... No? Okay. Die. Ha! Evade failed, sucker. Yeah, the Steelers defense have won a lot of games rather than their offense. Yeah. You're struggling on finding an alliance? Well, Chicksid, do you ever go to Reddit? Reddit, I think, is where I found my alliance. There is a particular subreddit for looking for alliances. I think that's probably the best place to look for an alliance. You can both put out your level and qualification where you're at in the game and see if somebody finds you, or you can look for alliances that are recruiting at whatever level you're at. You can go on the MCOC forums too, but the forums suck, let's face it. So I would suggest Reddit. I think that's probably the best place to find an alliance still. Which I wish there was a better way. But there's also occasionally some fun stuff on Reddit if you want to check out memes and random crap anyways. So that would be my suggestion. Pennsylvania? Okay. Are you guys doing better in Pennsylvania? I don't know. I know Washington is doing better than most places in the country and kind of around the world. It's starting to be pretty bad everywhere, but I don't know. I'm not excited about going back to work and being around people with their masks off while they're eating so that, like, bored housewives can come out and gab at each other. I will, of course, go back to work because I like my job in general and I need the monies, but it doesn't excite me. I want to... The further we can push it out, because for me, eating out at a restaurant is always going to be a luxury. There's no two ways about it. And I just don't think it's necessary if you're... Yeah, it makes sense for me for the restaurant owner, why he wants to have it open, or business owners in general. I don't want them to be suffering either, and I don't want the employees who aren't getting enough on unemployment or who can't get unemployment. There's a lot of people in restaurants in America who work in the back of the house, the cooks and the chefs and that kind of stuff, who are not necessarily here legally, which I think is just a dumb concept anyways, but whatever. Those guys definitely aren't getting unemployment, so they need to work. And they're getting reduced hours and all that kind of stuff, even if the restaurant's doing takeout. So there's many reasons why you want things to be back open. That said, you can make more money. More restaurants will open up if some close down. Jobs come and go. You can't replace lives. So I'm all for erring on the side of caution as far as lives and safety go. Without getting too much more into it. But for me, going and working and being around people with their masks off, I'm just like, get me a vaccine. The further they push it off, the closer we get to having a vaccine. Or to me getting the vaccine, rather. So, I'll be okay with another couple of weeks. Plus, I really enjoy watching football on Sundays, and normally I work Sundays, and will be happy to stay at home, grind arena, and watch football until the Super Bowl comes, at least. The Superb Owl. I think that Vulture's dash back and incinerate is probably the coolest thing about Vulture. And it doesn't do a lot of damage, so that's not saying a ton. But you suck and think that no one wants you. Well, get better. And there's a lot of alliances out there for beginners, man. So you can go ahead and get in one of those alliances. You just got to keep playing, practicing to get better. Also, everybody sucked when they started out, so don't be too hard on yourself. Nobody likes a negative chicksid. Nobody wants negativity all the time. I got kicked from an alliance one time because they felt like I made too many excuses and for why I death. And I was just trying to be like, this is why I died, so that you guys understand this is a mistake I made and I can fix this going forward. And they saw it as me making too many excuses. But I have since then gone on much further than probably the majority of people who were in that alliance and gotten much, much better. So, you know, F them. Their loss. And if they hadn't kicked me and I hadn't gotten to a different alliance, maybe I wouldn't have gotten better, you know? Or maybe I wouldn't have advanced or grown as quickly as I did. So yeah, don't worry about that. Eating some Popeyes chicken sandwiches and enjoying the stream. Right on, Mr. Smoke. I have never had Popeyes. There's no Popeyes here in the Seattle area that I know of. Or maybe there's one that just opened up recently, but never had Popeyes, so I'm not experienced. I know it's popular, though. Get off. Ah, Jesus, really? Come on, testing dummy. Back off. Your numbers are still high. Both your wife and you are essential employees and have been working steady since the start. It'd be nice to have a month off. Yeah, I bet. For sure. Well, yeah, so your numbers are still high. That's the in-person schooling thing. God, it's got to be so annoying to have your kids home all day long, though. And it's got to be so crappy for them, too. Not getting to see their friends as much as they'd like, not getting to get out of the house and play. Oh, guys, we don't, it's not over yet, but we don't have that much longer to go for sure. I hope. Anyways. Well, you've got school, you'll join back later. Yeah, no worries, Chickson. Thanks for dropping by. Have a good one. Hot then after that Eagles game. Yeah, that was a weird way to finish. I think we chatted about it a little bit in the stream the other night, but it was a very weird way to finish the season, testing out quarterbacks and stuff. Because I think that Jalen Ramsey, is that the younger quarterback they got? Like, keep seeing what he would do. Why are you throwing in this other third backup guy? I don't even know what that crap was. They could have won that game. Maybe they just wanted to screw over the Giants. Who knows? Excuse me, guys. You got kicked from a Plat 3 alliance because I told them you were leaving after the season thinking it would give them time to find a replacement. Yes, that's how you should. Never again will I give notice. Sad, it's got to be that way. Dude, if you're... That's some horseshit, Donut Cop. Because that is the way you should do it. You don't want to just leave them high and dry and be like, hey, later, bitches. Rewards came in. Because that could be in the middle of AQ, too, you know? Speaking of AQ, I should probably join up and do that. But yeah, you did it the right way, and that's unfortunate that happened to you because it should not have been the case. Sounds like a bunch of bums. wow, send a ticket to Kabam so you get the Alliance gifting rewards. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, were you talking about this time? I think you were talking about in the past, Donut Cop, I hope. We haven't gotten our gifting rewards yet, have we? And it's been 24 hours. I would have thought they would have been out by now. Maybe there's some things that they are making sure about. Checking for cheating or that kind of stuff still, but I don't know. I like this loading screen with Jubilee, though. Part of why I'm hoping her animations are pretty damn cool. It was like a year ago. Okay, yeah, good. Your current alliance is cool. Yeah, that does suck, though, man. I've not had that happen, but I would be pretty damn pissed. Be a little bit of rage. Yeah, the media has been trashing the Eagles coach for that move, saying that he just didn't care and that he loses players mentally because of it. Well, my understanding, though, is that Philly is the probably worst media city, even compared to New York. So I don't know how much I would pay attention to Philadelphia sports media and journalism, but yeah. The Giants coach was heated too when they asked him about it. Yeah, well, if the Giants wanted to go to the frickin' playoffs, they should have won another game. You know? I wouldn't think that if the Seahawks were in a position where if they won the game, they wouldn't go to the playoffs, but the Rams would, and if not, it was going to be the Cardinals. F the Rams. Screw that. I'm not trying to help them out on purpose. Like, I would do whatever the hell I wanted to. And it's your time, so you can test out whichever quarterback you want to. I just would have rather tested out the quarterback who was playing well and get him more reps, because he's likely to be your starting quarterback going forward, not the backup dude. But yeah, I don't know, just me. I'm glad I don't have to deal with any of that mess as a fan, because the Seahawks have been extremely fortunate through this Russell Wilson era, of course. This is the best football I'll ever get to see as a Seahawks fan in my life, probably, so I just have to appreciate it while it's here. They're delaying gifting rewards until the 11th to scan for cheating? Oh, shit, dude. When did they post that? The 11th? I mean, I don't think the gifting alliance and solo things are that much... They're not that impressive as far as they go anyways, right? But till the 11th? That's a friggin' long-ass time. Was there a post about that or something, Donut Cop? I didn't see it. If there was. Although I'm not checking the forums regularly anyways. Oh, get off me, you son of a D-Manny. Die, Miles, die! Get a buff or die. Not sure what it seems to. Yeah, gifting rewards will be in the next week. They said that at the beginning of because of what happened last year. Okay, I just didn't see that then, I guess. I remember there being a line about, you know, taking precautions and being very serious about cheating and that kind of stuff, but I didn't specifically remember seeing the 11th, so. Because somebody was asking me the other night, and I could have given them that information, yeah. It's always going to be, okay, got you guys. Yeah, hopefully nothing, hopefully people just weren't doing shady stuff, but you never know. It's always people looking to get ahead the wrong way, unfortunately. I did spend a bit, just got some of those lousy offers they had on Christmas, but mostly I just used units I had farmed or had left over from other stuff, you know. I try to keep spending to a minimum of like July 4th and Cyber Weekend, that kind of stuff. And the Christmas offers were not very good this year, but I did get a couple of them, so. Because if you're going to buy units at some point, then it's always nice to get the extra stuff with them, even if it's not that exciting. Oh, and Sigstone offers. Damn stupid 6-star Sigstone offer today. Not that great, but I got it. Gotta try and keep up in that prestige race. You know how it goes. I think I'm gonna grab a water real quick here, guys, just because my throat is a little meh. I should start doing tea in the mornings. Probably. This take me like 30 seconds, guys. Let me grab a water real quick. Alright. Girl, messed with the cord. Coop, what's up, Coop? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I saw you watching Hobbit as well. I think a lot of us felt like the gifting event wasn't going to happen this year after last year. I had no doubt the gifting event was going to happen. They make way too much money off that. That's the annual Kabam bonus, you know. That's their Christmas or holiday bonuses. So I had no doubt that was going to happen. You know, they're going to do everything they can to stop cheating in the game in general, and they're going to make a point of talking about it more around this time too. But I think that there's a amount of it that they're willing to accept just because they make so much damn money, you know. And they understand that they can't completely eliminate everything like that from the game. It's just too big. But I had no doubt they were going to do gifting at all. It's starting to come down outside too, guys. It's that lovely shade of bright gray that Seattle gets sometimes. And when I take the DOG for her WALK here soon, I might have to throw on her rain jacket, which she absolutely hates. And if I do, I'll take a picture of it and I'll use that for tonight's tweet for before the stream. You just started AQ. There better be a map fix. The poke and tile thingies are in the way to keep moving, so bad design. Yeah, somebody in my lines posted something about that, Billy. I haven't. We can go look at that here in a minute. Because it wasn't on mine when I was finishing up AQ. But I don't know if that's because I had already gone down the paths and couldn't do anything else, you know? So we'll go look at that in just a minute. I don't think I have too many more rounds of this arena to do. I'll probably start another one here. And then get the pupper out, stretch the legs a bit. She did already poop this morning, which is exciting. All my life since having a dog for the last 6.5 years or whatever, I mostly just feel like a poop cheerleader. I'm just like, come on, you can do it, yay, good dog. Now I just get to walk around with a stinky bag of poop. True that, Redwood. You were kind of surprised they did it. You too, huh? I did not. I was not surprised at all. So, how many more rounds are there here? Probably, since I did like 3 or 4 yesterday, I'm guessing this should be up to 34 to get through these guys today. I would imagine maybe 35. Yeah, we'll finish this up and then we'll go take a look at AQ real quick, see if I have that issue as well. Hopefully they don't need to bring the game down to fix it or anything, because that would be annoying. And none of this matters. Joe Fix It. That's a sad 6-star poll there. Yeah, in general, the thing I want them to fix with AQ is that Apocalypse boss, though. It's just not fun. I don't think it's very good game design when you have only 1 or 2 counters that you can use. God, throat's all bleh. When you only have like Tigra and playing perfectly, which not everyone can fit Tigra on their damn team, and then maybe some tech champions, but everything I've seen with tech champions so far people using Guardian or Ghost or Warlock, it hasn't gone that great either. So the most effective strategy seems to be timing out with Corvus, which, you know, is what people did with Doom too, but Doom didn't take as many timeouts. Because it feels like it takes like an hour's worth of timeouts at the end of Alliance Quest where someone just has to waste their day over and over again timing out. Otherwise, you're just going to use a bunch of items. And that just is not fun. It's not fun at all. And if it's not fun and we're playing a game, I mean, we need those rewards. That's poor game design. There's no two ways about it. So, I think there is something they could do about it before the next season of Alliance Quest, because the seasons of Alliance Quest take a long time, and I would like to see something done about it before then still. Maybe I'm in the minority and everyone else who's running Map 7 is just adjusted to it and, you know, whatever. And I mean, we are doing it, you know, we're still getting it done, but it's just not fun. I don't think it's a good thing for the game. I'm not really looking forward to getting out there in the rain. I still need good rain pants, guys. It's one thing living in Seattle, so I did get new shoes the other day, and I'll probably try those out. And I have a good rain jacket, but I need some good rain pants. And they're freaking expensive. I don't know why. Even the cheap ones are like 80 bucks, and the nicer ones are 160 bucks. It's like, why are this thin layer of Gore-Tex or whatever it is, why is this so damn expensive? Maybe I'm just shopping at the wrong places. I remember ordering some one time on Amazon, and they were absolutely awful when I had to send them back. But I would like to have those so I could be all kitted out for Seattle winters, you know? Because while the talk of it always raining in Seattle is kind of BS, we actually don't get as much rain as New York does annually. We do have a rainy season, and the winter is, yeah, pretty lousy. That's one thing you've always questioned about Kabam, is who comes up with the node combinations sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, that is interesting, because they do test stuff out, obviously. But there are some things like that where you're like, did you guys not test this out enough? Or, because there's plenty of the devs who are in alliances and play, you know? Like you hear Kabam John talk about it, and I know Kabam Mike is in an alliance, and I'm sure numerous other ones are, and they like to play the game too. Oh. First game crash of the new update, fantastic. Yeah, so there's plenty of devs who play, and I'm sure some of them are in Map 7 alliances and stuff, so it's like, how are they doing this and thinking that this is a good or fun game design, you know? Abby D, yo, what's up, Easy? How you doing? Good to see you. Don't get Gore-Tex, look for Reflex or something more modern. A good pair of rain pants is worth the investment. No, I know, it totally is. It's 100%. When blowing $100 on this stupid video game, I have no problems with it at certain points. But when I'm looking at buying an item, I don't know why that is. I feel the same way about gambling in a way, where I used to play a lot of poker, which that was better, but I used to play blackjack or different things in the casino against the house, right? Because I worked in casinos forever. And friends, especially in the small town I was at, that's what we do. We go out, we gamble a little bit, maybe have some drinks, whatever. And pulling out another 100 where you have no value for it, it can just be completely gone, gambled away. I would have no problem really doing. But when I was spending $100 on something concrete that you actually got to keep and have, I'd be like, ooh, I don't know, $100. And it's so silly, such a backwards ass mindset. But I just haven't bought, because I guess it's because I can get by without it. Like I can go out in my one pair of jeans that I wear all the time, and they get wet, and I come home and I have to dry off the dog anyways, so just throw my jeans in the dryer and go around pantsless for the rest of the day. You know, comfortable anyways. Or at least until they're dry and have to go back out again. So I can get by with doing that. I don't need the rain pants. But if I do buy them, they're probably going to last me a decade or more, you know? So that is a totally good investment, and it makes much more sense. What would you recommend instead of, so what, Reflex, what's a brand that you like, Man Falcon? We have tons of outdoor stuff here in Seattle. I could probably just go, we have REI, which I don't know if you guys have in Aussie land or New Zealand, but REI makes some pretty damn good stuff. I think they do the Arcturix stuff. It's pretty good. Yeah. Did you win your fantasy league this year? No, I did not. I came in second in my work league, which the young gentleman who did end up winning, we decided to split. We each took $300 and then played for the last 130. It was a very poor decision on his part, but a very kind one, because he just friggin' blew me out of the water. My team, nobody on my team scored touchdowns. They just were like, nah, F it, championship week, let's not do anything. And I had a team of studs too. I finished first in the league with the best record, and yeah. Anyways, another second place finish. But with that, $300 plus one of the weekly payouts. We do weekly $20 payouts just to keep things interesting, keep people setting their lineups. I think it's kind of a nice way to do it. I got $320, and for my other league, which is a $200 league, and the work league is $110. So I was in a total of $310, won $320, so I came out $10 ahead for the year. Like, whatever, that's fine. The other one where we play all 17 weeks, then redraft for the playoffs, I missed getting into the playoffs by 6 points. And it was, I picked up a tight end, Hayden Hurst, who I then didn't start. I picked him up like 20 minutes before all the games started, and I started Jimmy Graham instead for some reason. And if I'd started Hayden Hurst, I would have made the playoffs. And we'll be playing this coming week, but c'est la vie, whatever. Pants certainly are overrated, easy. That is true. I mean, I'm not wearing any pants right now. You know. Screw pants. Although my windows are open, so I probably should be wearing pants. Have you guys ever lived in an apartment or a house where you wanted to see how much you could see in through the window, you know? There's definitely been multiple times where I've walked by outside at different times of the day to see how much you could see in. And if I had the lights on, then you can clearly see, but if I don't, it's kind of reflective in the sunlight, so you can't really see anything. So just curious how badly I need to wear pants, or if I'm giving people a show, you know? Yeah, you took third, lost in the semis by 6 points because you started Robbie Anderson over DJ Moore when Moore had 22 points and Anderson had 3. That sucks, dude. Yeah. And then would have won the ship because you had Kamara. Oh, yeah, that really sucks. That what could have been. Friggin' Kamara. Had to go out and celebrate, apparently. Die. There we go. If you don't have a naked neighbor, you are the naked neighbor. Not naked, just not wearing pants. I mean, mostly. Occasionally. Billy D, you use regatta. Always had them for kayaking and walking. Job, seen them, and then started getting the workwear designed for the job. Okay. Regatta, I don't know that one. I can check that out, though. It's always a joke, too, just because everyone here in the Seattle area, in the Pacific Northwest, I feel like, all wears the same friggin' rain gear, you know? Like, all wears the same stuff. Or a joke about sorority girls in their North Face jackets with their Lululemon yoga pants and their Ugg boots. Very stereotypical. Chris Gonzalez. How's it going, my dude? What's up? It is going pretty well for me, just doing some normal arena grinding. I pretty much do this every morning anyways, so I figure every once in a while I'll stream it. Otherwise, if I wasn't doing this, this actually helps me go a little bit faster. because otherwise I'm usually reading news stories on Reddit and checking out YouTube videos and get distracted sometimes. So this is actually speeding up the grind a tiny bit for me. Wait, do that. So I appreciate the help, guys. Hi, doggy. Yeah. She's getting a little restless, though, here. We'll see how much longer we can keep this up. The Arena Wake Up and Grind stream might not be a full 2 hours. They might not be as long of streams, just because the pup does get restless, and all this talking, she probably will want to get out of the house here pretty soon. I gotta figure out some lunch. I went to the grocery store yesterday, and I got ground beef and made ground beef tacos last night. So I have that for leftovers if I want. I got a bunch of stuff for salad. I can make salad if I want. I got some chorizo, so I can put the chorizo with some huevos if I want. And then I got the grocery store strangely was out of cauliflower, out of whole heads of cauliflower. So I got like riced cauliflower. They have pre-done riced cauliflower. And it's like $3.99, so it's kind of overpriced, but it was all they had. I could make a nice cauliflower hash out of that. Have a bunch of random cheeses. Throw the chorizo in that, maybe. Throw in some mushrooms, some peppers, some onions. A little bit of garlic. Well, probably not necessary with the chorizo. And I have like multiple different types of cheese I can throw in. So I might make some weird cauliflower hash kind of stuff and call that good, but I don't know. Not sure what I want to do. So, do you guys ever do that where you go to the grocery store, get a bunch of stuff, you're going to be healthy, you're going to cook good stuff at home, and then you're just not in the mood at all? Like, none of that stuff will go bad. None of that meat that I got will go bad. I already cooked the hamburger meat. I only ever buy meat a couple days at a time because I don't want to let it go bad. The eggs are fine. The chorizo, I got like a week on that. You know, no big deal. So I can totally just go and get something that I shouldn't get that's bad for me, or spend money I shouldn't be spending. And, yeah, we'll see. I probably, one of my more common places to walk to is the taco truck that's nearby. Because it's not right nearby, it's at least a good 30 minutes away, 20 maybe if you're walking fast and directly. But that, I mean, I just had tacos last night, and I have leftover tacos, so I'm not going to go to the taco truck. That doesn't make any sense. I should probably just make a salad. I don't know. You're working on doing Variant 6 itemless. You take the far right path, but once you get to Mephisto, you have trouble. Do you have a Void to use for that? I think Void is the best choice for that, probably, Chris. Because he's a villain, and he's Incinerate immune. You could probably use a Mephisto if you had like a 6-star, because he's Incinerate immune. I forget what the nodes are on there, but there are different answers. I don't know who I used. I might have used Void 2. No. Dormammu's not Incinerate immune. What other is Annihilus when he has the Cosmic Control Rod is Incinerate immune? There's got to be one of those champs that you have that you can use for it. I don't remember who I used though, specifically. I don't remember all the villains who are Incinerate immune too. Your neighbor likes to look in your windows all the time, which is whatever, because Merry Xmas or whatever if you get lucky, but then proceeds to tell us she likes to stand in the kitchen window naked. Interesting. Well, the kitchen window, usually you should have the sink in front of you, so you shouldn't really be able to see that, I guess, depending on the setup. But why your neighbor would tell you that she likes to stand there naked? A little voyeurism going on. Maybe wants to be seen, you know? All right, we got this arena halfway done, 6.6. And we have a couple days, so we can go longer to see if we can get the 5K rewards. Let's go take a look at Alliance Quest. What else were we going to look at? If I want to do the Legends, do I care about having my Corvus. Because my Corvus is 5-star and not 6-star. I don't have a 6-star Corvus. Is there anything that Corvus is going to be a lot faster for than Ghost, than a 6-star Ghost would be? Like, do I take the chance and bring my 4-star Corvus Glaive to Alliance Quest, making things much more difficult on myself today? Because I might want to screw around with it, or do I just say, nah, F it, not worry about it? I think my Ghost is normally going to be faster than Corvus, so we'll just start this out. Alrighty, and we're on the can't stop, won't stop path. I usually... Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do this on stream because it kind of sucks. I usually will time out with Corvus to get a charge on the next fight. What are we doing today? We're doing... Turn the Tide? Okay. So it's just that one. I'll usually throw on a couple of these little boosts just because now when the Supreme Solo Crystals, you open up so many of them that I'm just like, screw it. Why don't we just make this a tiny bit easier by throwing on these tiny little boosts here. And I just took Magneto here, my 5-star, up to rank 5. He is so awesome for Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Really makes this a lot easier. The only thing that sucks is when you're not fighting a metal champion and you accidentally get hit while you're got your unstoppable up, because then it takes like 12 seconds for the cooldown. But he just blasts this dude. I don't even need to worry about specials. I just heavy, don't have to hold the heavy. Look at that friggin' oh, that was too far away. See, now this is what I mean. So I just screwed this up. So I got hit, and then unstoppable is going to take forever. Yeah, he's going to go unstoppable. That's annoying. Takes forever to come back. You kind of got to beat into him a little bit. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. That extra 9,000 energy damage or whatever the hell it does is freaking spectacular. Alright, this is the one I'm gonna show you guys what I do anyways, even though the timeout will kind of suck. But I like to get the evade charge on Corvus with this fight, if I can, and then I just time it out and finish off with mags. So all we need you to do, buddy, is just evade, Ultron. Come on. Come on, just give us one little evade. Give me a little evade. Any old evade will work. There we go. And he smacked me in the face for it. I guess I don't even need to catch him with this heavy here. I could have just used my L2. Oh, shoot. And then that was my last glaive charge. Well, that was dumb. Maybe we'll just keep going. What the hell? How much more health can I lose? Probably a lot, because now if he evades me, I'm kind of effed. There's no way I'm getting this back in time, right? Oh, it's on an L2, though. Wow, that was great. This is way more health than I would have lost if I just would have timed out. Whatever. It doesn't really matter that much. That way, at least you guys don't have to sit here and watch the timeout screen the whole time. Alright, we're on an L2. There, got him down below 50%. And stopped his regen. I think he has limber too, so I don't know how these parries are gonna keep going. Yeah, we stopped it again. This is so much of an easier fight with Corvus, or I mean with Magneto. Anything by a good brand, these look okay. REI Co-op Essential Rain Pants. Yeah, they are. I assume that REI is going to be a good one. I gotta pay attention to this though, not read chat. wow. Sloppy. See, I'm gonna time out anyways. Oh well, there we go. Should be really good for an urban environment. Yeah. 4 times a week that happens for you with the food. Yeah, for sure, dude. I'm just like, what else could I have, though? This doesn't sound like I really want this. Yeah, it's hella weird, and she watches your kids, too. That is weird, Seth. I hope you don't end up on the internet in anything too scary. Yeah, weird. I don't know. Keep an eye on that. Okay, well, how about a parry? Whoa, how about a parry, buddy? Apparently, I can't parry. There we go. Jeez, like one hit should kill him. Holy poop, the AQ interface is poop. Oh, that's what we were checking for, and yeah, mine isn't weird at all, so... I don't know what's causing that. Yep, you have to enlarge the map to tap to move. Yeah, I don't know what's going on for that, guys. Like, is that maybe an Android versus iOS kind of thing or something? I am playing on an iPhone 12 at the moment, so I do not know about that. Alright, we gotta get the tech charge off of Senthole here. And line this up correctly, probably, so that he can die to my L2. Hey, buddy. There we go. Thank you. Maybe I don't need a special. Never mind. Oh, Corvus is good. Should have brought... No, so that's the thing. Is like I can get the tech charge off of the second one there, so... That's why I usually just finish off with mags and why I time out. Because usually I'll have a lot more health on Corvus because usually only takes a little bit to get that evade charge. And then I can finish off with mags, take the Sentinel fight and get the tech charge because it's a lot easier. Because it's not the tech charge, or the Sentinel isn't can't stop, won't stop, so. And then for this one, we will use a little thing. I bring 2 champions for the can't stop, won't stop just to have some backup. And also because I have colorblind in the 3rd section. So that works out. I would like to bring something more useful for fighting the Magneto minis and for fighting Apocalypse maybe, but I just... Some days I feel like I need the backup, you know? Otherwise I'm using items in the 1st section, and that's never any fun. I'm not playing this right. Okay, there we go. Get that. Alright, hit me. Hit me! There we go, buddy. Throw it. Nope, not throw that. There we go. Oh, my protection shielding wasn't back up yet, dang it. Alright. Change to 3 while I still had the Unstoppable up. Is it like that on all 3 devices though, Billy? The iPad too? Or just the 2 Android ones? There we go. Confirmed, just Android, darn it. Okay, yeah. Once again, Android users getting screwed over by Kabam. Surprise, surprise. Kind of, unfortunately, a common thing. Just because they have to... There's so many more Android devices that they have to do it differently, I assume. Ethan, how you doing, by the way? Holy long unstoppable Batman, yeah. Yeah, so that's how I do my can't stop, won't stop and get that stuff started off. So, I guess I could... Were any of my alliance mates even in there yet? Can I show, was I supposed to poke people? I like poking people. Nope, nobody on the right side, because I'm basically start everything out. So I will take just a second to type out a message online to my alliance mates. What arena should we do next? I guess we can get started on this one. Although, does the Alpha Arena start up today? I don't remember. Just a second, guys. Let me type out a quick little message. What? Oh, Billy, I see you sent it over. Yeah, I know what it looks like because somebody else in the Alliance already sent that, Billy, but thank you for that. I got what you're saying. At Captain Bay, at Chris, at Euthanitis. Get your asses moving. Alright. That is taken care of. Back to the grind. Do I even care about starting out at the bottom? Maybe just to get on the streak. I don't know. I almost don't even want to bother with this anymore. Airwalker. What is Airwalker's synergy with... Oh, enemies. Okay. Just crit synergy? Eh, whatever. Does not matter. I actually have a decent amount of champs that need ranking up. There was a long while that I went in the game where I had to kind of be extremely cautious about who I was ranking up so that I had enough resources and you know, to get all the milestones for level up events, because I didn't have just enough brand new champions. But lately I've had enough that are brand new, which is surprising, so I can just rank them up. It's always nice getting all those milestones when you're just ranking up a 2-star. Like, why are these 2-star champions leveling up a 2-star? Why does this give so many more points for this event than taking a 6-star up, it seems, sometimes? Well, hopefully they, excuse me. Hopefully they fix that for Android pretty quickly for you guys, because that does suck. I almost want to go back to having an Android phone. I really do. I like Androids more than iPhones in general. And since they changed the Legends format, the Legends thing was the reason why I started getting iPhone. And because of just how much shorter the loading screens were on iOS than they are on Android. So I think it's going to be pretty close to being similar now with the newer generations, but that is a turnoff, you know, that it still does seem optimized for iOS rather than Android. I am really curious about how it is on those the ROG phones. I've never played MCOC on one of those, but the Republic of Gaming, you know, the Asus or whatever, Asus, that's the kind of laptop that I got. So I'm curious how the game is on those phones, seeing as they're designed specifically for gaming. But unfortunately, my carrier doesn't have them, so I'd have to buy it just straight out to test it out. So that is something to do somewhere down the line, because that is definitely not a way that I need to spend money, considering I already have this iPhone 12, which I mostly use for gaming. I mean, it is my main phone, but still. You don't think you've ever seen Airwalker's Special 3 animation before? Maybe in the monthly event quest when he first came out, like maybe I screwed up and saw it. Or maybe watching Seaton or someone stream it just to see what it looked like. But yeah, I don't really remember it, because you never see it in Arena, that's for sure. It's not like you're using it or having it happen against you. God, it'd be nice if the rain stopped coming down just a little bit before we headed out too, guys. I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably have to put Zoe in the raincoat, and then I'll tweet you guys a picture of how dumb she looks in the rain jacket. She looks stupid cute in her rain jacket, but she just holds still and will not move. Like, if I put her in the raincoat, she will literally just stand still looking super sad. and not move. I bet she wouldn't move for 5 or 10 minutes on her own until she just gave up all hope. It's like when they put clothing on cats and the cats just like lay to the side. They just fall over, you know? Like a fainting goat or something. Tested a Razor before, very fast, but it was a car game. Cool. Yeah, I do miss having Android phones. Although I guess there's not a ton of difference these days. And I remember when I got the iPhone, I had numerous friends who were like, "Oh, welcome to the club. You're on iPhone now." Because, you know, it says sent from iPhone or whatever. And people were all happy about it. I'm just like, ah, screw this shit. I miss my Android and all these more interesting apps that I don't have to pay for. C'est la vie. You gotta do what you gotta do for the grind, right? This game, it consumes so much of our time. There are worse ways to spend your time, though, for sure. And it is your time, so spend it how you want. I came to grips with that a while ago, that not just this, but gaming in general, you know? That I think that I've never been happier than when I realized I didn't need to be special. And I don't know why. I saw Fight Club, so I should have realized that sooner on, right? I'm not my fucking khakis. I'm not a unique and special snowflake, but I always felt like because I was relatively intelligent in school, got good grades, had people telling me, you should be this, you should be that, you can be anything you put your mind to, blah, 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 blah. All these kind of bullshit lies that we fill kids' heads with. That I felt like because I was just a blackjack dealer in a casino, or I was just a bartender, or, you know, whatever, not doing something greater to contribute to all of mankind, that I was somehow disappointing people. And really it was those expectations that I had internalized and was putting on myself because nobody else cared. Because usually nobody else pays attention to what the hell you're doing anyways. My parents certainly never put pressure on me like you gotta be a doctor or, you know, a lawyer or some kind of profession like that. But the day that I realized that nearly all of humanity who has ever existed has been just a worker bee, just a drone, just follow the golden rule, be good to other people, and don't worry about it too much. The day that I finally internalized that and felt that in my heart, in my soul, was like, ah, okay, cool. All this pressure's off. If you only live once and the time is yours to do it as you please, and you're not going to be remembered in the history books anyways, you're not going to be famous, you're not going to be rich, and that's normal. It's very abnormal to be the rich person, the famous person, to be Shakespeare or Einstein and that kind of stuff, then there's nothing to feel bad about it, so might as well just play games. If that's what I like doing, might as well. All sorts of other people watch TV for hours a day, or read books for hours a day, or they paint, or, you know, they knit, or they do all sorts of other things that are useful and creative and forms of escape or relaxation. So this is mine. I love playing video games. And I still read books. I read a lot more news than I do anything else, and articles about stuff. But I'll still read books from time to time. I still watch plenty of shows. I still do other things. I like to get out with the dog. I like to go see friends when that was possible and stuff. But yeah, if I like playing video games, nothing wrong with it, and I shouldn't have to feel bad about it at all. How I'm spending time. Been playing any other games recently? Well, I was playing Cyberpunk. I played Cyberpunk once through, and I want to get back to that. I want to see if I can stream a little bit of Cyberpunk and how that goes. I know that's not going to be, you know, most of the people, well, I would guess anyone who is subscribed to my channel so far has done so based on MCOC content, of course. So I don't know if there'll be anyone to watch me play Cyberpunk on YouTube, and I don't really care that much either. I mean, it'd be nice, but you know, it's going to be different. So I think I can set that up to play Cyberpunk, and I'll probably do that sometime soon. As far as other games I've played recently, nothing super new. I have a tendency to buy AAA games like that, play them for a day or two, and then just go back to playing Marvel because there's so much stuff to grind, you know? And yeah, we'll see. But I will play old school games from time to time, I'm sure. Like, I was talking to somebody the other day about it. Like, I'm pretty sure I'll play Age of Mythology or just games that people probably have no interest in seeing at all. Just totally put on really old school games that I like. I was checking out Wing Commander the other day. I hadn't played Wing Commander in forever, and there's this old games place, so I don't know. I downloaded Wing Commander Privateer or something. Might do some of that, but it'd be fun to play all sorts of old school games like that and just screw around. Because I play some of those old games anyways, or old games on Steam. Play like Knights of the Old Republic. I might do like a playthrough of Knights of the Old Republic or something, because I was starting that out the other day anyways, and it'd be kind of fun to make a character again and go through that, go through the story, different stuff like that. So I'll probably add in other games like that, and then see if anybody likes any of them. And even if people don't like them, and it's something like KOTOR, where it is a story, I'll probably at least finish it off, you know? Because there's nothing worse than seeing a Let's Play series on something, and then having it not be finished. Like, I was enjoying this, and this person decided to quit streaming it because they weren't getting enough views. Well, I don't care. That'll be fine. But yeah, so Cyberpunk probably next up on the list, because I was having a lot of fun playing Cyberpunk, so. So you just got enough T5B to bring a 5-star to rank 5 for the first time. Okay, your first one, Kiko, nice. Your options are Claire, Guardian, I assume you mean Good Guardian and not Red Guardian, Hitmonkey, Medusa, Hyperion, and Emma Frost. Personally, you were thinking Claire, but you don't really know. I love Claire, dude. I would go Claire all the way. I think that all of those would be good rank 5 champions. I haven't taken up Emma, personally. I do have Claire, I do have Guardian, if you're assuming we're talking Blue Guardian, Good Guardian, Canada Man. He needs high sig level, or it helps him out a whole lot. I do have Hitmonkey at rank 5, and I've had Medusa. I think Medusa was my first rank 5 champion. And I have Hyperion, so in order, if you were doing that, I'd probably go Claire, Hyperion. Depending on what your other robot counters are, Medusa, Hitmonkey, Guardian. But yeah, there's nothing. I'd go Claire. Yeah, Billy's saying Claire. For sure. Reading is fundamental. It is. Not everyone enjoys it, though. I actually enjoy it. I do enjoy reading fiction. I tend to probably read more nonfiction overall, as I am curious about the world around me and so forth. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading the Expanse books. So see how many more seasons they do, if next season's going to be the last or something, but that's something I can put off for a while. I could probably read the books up to where the series is at, but I think it would just be so hard for me not to just read ahead, you know? Because once I get it, I want to. You subbed because of the booze and the Seahawks suck. You can keep saying it, Seth, but it ain't true. You know it. 12-4, baby. NFC West champions. But thanks for the sub, for sure. Come and hang out whenever you like. You'd grind arena in staff meetings? You got told off. But the woman knitting beside you didn't. Yeah, that's some horse shit. Although maybe this takes a little more attention than knitting. I don't know. I don't know how... I've never knitted. I need to sew some things, though. My work pants... I have like one pair of work pants that I like, and they've had holes in the pockets forever, which I could easily probably sew up, but instead I just occasionally walk around at work and my wallet or my keys will fall out. Like, the hole is such that if the wallet and the keys are in the correct way, the two of them hold each other in my pants pocket, but if I move strangely or if I take the keys out of the wallet out, the other one will fall out. And the other pockets also have holes in them. That's why I don't just switch them to the other pockets, but... yeah. And it's not like I haven't bought other pants, too. I've bought other pants, returned other pants, forgotten to return other pants, and I still have them. But I just don't like any of them as much as that one particular pair, and I can't seem to find that exact same pair again, so... because they're a little on the older side, but they've held up remarkably well. And they don't get stained, they don't get creased, they, you know... just silly. But this whole time in lockdown, I'm like, I could sew those up real quick. I never do it. Yeah, being on your phone was less acceptable than other things. Yeah, that's horseshit, Scarco. I think so, anyways. It's debatable, but I think that if you're going to say you can't be mindlessly grinding a game on your phone, then that should go for everybody. Everyone should have to pay attention if that's the rule it's going to be. Yes, Tech Guardian. Yeah, I think we talked about this the other day, Kiko. He's Sig 40 right now. Yeah, no, I'd go Claire first for sure. Claire is an excellent champion. She can do so much. She has triple immunities. Her damage is not the best, but it's not terrible when you put her in the damage mode. And you can get that health back, which is super valuable. You can power control champions like Hyperion, because he's poison immune. Keep slapping that on him. That's pretty useful. Yeah, I would go Claire all the way. I like her. She is one of my favorites in the game for sure. I don't use her as much in war as I would like to. I used her not this last war, but the war before. And it went pretty well with her, so yeah. But I do like her. But this is a thing you do with your hands so you can focus. It's basically a fidget spinner. Kinda, I mean, you do have to look at your phone occasionally, right? Like, I'm still looking at my phone. I can read chat and then look at my phone. But there's sometimes when you have to pay attention, otherwise you might lose your streak. So, you know, I can see that being a complaint against it. Either way, it depends on what the staff meeting is, depends on what it's for, depends on what you're doing. It's the double standard that's bullshit, though. Have you decided what you're doing for a Legends run? No, Ethan, I don't know, dude, because I probably should just be doing that right now, honestly. I don't know what to do, because tomorrow would probably be a really good day to do it as well, because there's no war. It's not going to be the worst day of AQ. I could bring in my 4-star Corvus to map 7, and I probably would eat... I mean, that's going to take some timeouts, so that'll be annoying. I wouldn't want to do that on stream, but I could do that, like, in between. I could take breaks. You know, I could stream for 4 or 5 hours and take a break and then do it. The thing is that Brian is going to be doing his Legends run tomorrow, so no one is going to watch me if he's doing his. And more important than that, I want to watch him do his. I want to see how he does. Thursday would be the last day that I could do it, probably. I guess... Technically, Friday the 8th is the last day you have to do it, and I'm not sure if it ends at midnight on the 8th, like Kabam time, Pacific time. I could get it all done on Friday, but that would be pushing it. But yeah, so I don't know. I haven't decided what I want to do. I think I might just do the Legends attempt off stream, which kind of sucks because the whole reason I went out and started streaming, I got like the new laptop and got all the setup and started doing this originally was, and did this month was because of doing the Legends run. I thought that would be fun to do on stream, even if it's going to make it more difficult for me for sure. I thought it would be at least mildly interesting content that people would want to watch. But I just screwed up because I thought that we had until the 18th or the 19th of this month, not the 8th. So that's on me. That's my bad. I don't know why I thought we had that much time. Wasn't paying attention, I guess, to what the month was when it started, but yeah, so I might do it off stream, or I'm not sure. I might just do it off stream at the same time Brian is doing his. Like, I just might watch him do it. I think it's mostly going to be a ghost fest, you know? I could just do it today. I could just walk the dog and come back and decide to start getting it done. And then I could finish it up between today and tomorrow, but it is a bit of a commitment, obviously. The thing is with Thursday, my alliance would probably be fine with me being backup for the start of war, and maybe I could do the stuff where the champions I usually bring to war are Omega Red, Sabretooth, and Magneto. I'm obviously not going to need Sabretooth, and I could bring the 5-star for the synergy into the Legends attempt. But I think I will want my Omega Red for at least the Electro Luke Cage, because he should probably be the fastest. Probably. And then I probably will want Magneto for Can't Stop, Won't Stop, and a couple other things too. So I could just join war later as backup, or I could do those paths where I need them first, try to knock that out first, and then join war. But I also have rank 5 champions on my defense. Like, my defense is rank 5, or rank 3, rather, Thing. I probably don't need Thing at all. He's not going to be the fastest, I wouldn't imagine, for any path in Act 7. I have Warlock as a rank 3, and he might be really useful. I'm not 100% sure about that. And I have Sparkles as rank 3, but I don't have Nick Fury. So I don't know that I would use her either. I don't know. It's tough. I'm going to have to think about that today. I have a spreadsheet that Cloud was kind enough to send over. And it's pretty much just a basic, easy thing to look at. So I'm going to look at that. I might review Legacy and Karate Mike's Legends runs today and decide what champions I actually need. And if I decide I can get away with it on Thursday, then I might do it Thursday and stream it all, you know? Because it'd be fun to have some people on call and just be able to share the experience with you guys. That was the original intention. That was part of why I started streaming. Or started streaming when I did, rather, you know? We'll see. I'll think about it more today and figure it out. Staff meetings are always useless. Yeah, it depends. Depends on what you're meeting about, I guess. You took Corvus to map 3 yesterday. He got the 4 missions. You're finishing fights in 4 hits. Yeah, dude, I bet. he's so fun for that. That's a goal of yours as well, Redwood. Right on. Yeah, there are a ton of people who are streaming MCOC. I think it's a game that's really made for it because you can just sit and chat to people, right? There are a lot of way more popular games that you're going to see people stream where they get, 100,000 viewers at a time and crazy stuff like that, and they're making tons of money off that and donations and blah blah blah. But then you're not gonna, you can't read the chat that well, you know. And I like that there's a smaller community here that you can pretty consistently read the chat. But you see how hard it is with the bigger streamers like Legacy or BG or Seaton or whomever when they have 500, 600, 1,000 people in chat on the new content days. Like, I'm sure I'll join into Seaton's stream because he'll probably stream the monthly event quest right away, and I'll watch him doing that, and my other account, my Aaron Abdo account on YouTube, I'm a mod on Seaton's channel. So I'll probably log in under that one, and I'll be just timing crap out all the time because there's so many people in there, so many people trolling, and you just can't read the chat when it's like that, or at least not the same way as I can read. There's no comments I'm missing. I'm sitting here waiting for someone else to say something, practically. Just filling the air. But yeah, Redwood, do it, dude. If you want to have a good time, do it. Call of Duty and Fortnite are good to stream as well. Seeing those, I would have first-person shooters. I feel like I would have a harder time with, for sure, because I would want to be paying closer attention. Like, it'll be more difficult for me to pay as close attention to the chat for the Legends run attempt, for sure, because I'll need to be paying attention to the fights. But for basic arena, I look down, I look up. It doesn't really matter that much. And what's the worst that happens? You lose your streak? But yeah. Yeah, well, do you want to be timed out, Seth? No humorous spam either, please. But yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, see? Billy will get you. We get your comedic purposes, and when there's this few people, it doesn't really matter for that short of a thing, but in general, don't do that. You only recently got into watching streams this past summer, as you've been off work since then? Yeah, I hear ya. I found these because I wanted to find out how to beat... I don't remember if there was like a particular champion I was having trouble with. It was still Act 4 for sure. But I think it was just, I found it because I went to Reddit. It occurred to me, I'm like, maybe there's some advice on Reddit. Maybe there's a subreddit, because there's a subreddit for everything, right? And that somehow got me linked up to Seaton and watching his streams, and then BG, and then Dorky Diggity Dave and Joel Line and Cade and Vex and all sorts of people. So, okay, Seth, yeah, that's fine. We get it. Comedic purposes. There's not a whole lot going on in this chat, so you're not obscuring other people's comments. But yeah, still mildly piss people off. Any special treatment or any favoritism, you're like, time him out. Don't time him out, but it's fine. You do that in BG's The Joke with Tom. Apparently 3 of the mods timed you out at the same time. Yeah. Well, that's because, see, in that chat is moving so much faster. He's definitely going to miss stuff if people are streaming. And people are trying to get their stuff. Like, I was on... At the end of BG's chat last night, I was trying to get him to see the message asking him to check Twitter, just so that more people... Because very few people are following me on Twitter yet. So, so more people would see that I wasn't streaming, so that anybody who was interested in coming over would know, okay, I wasn't streaming last night. And I was trying to get his attention for like 20 or 30 minutes, probably. And he still didn't see it for quite a while. Because there's just a lot of people in there, man. And you get off on a tangent, and you've missed 50 messages by that time. It was the caps? Yeah. Could be that too. Gotta watch out for caps lock. Anybody with caps, I generally time them out just instantly. But I'll usually tell people why. I'll usually give them a message. I'll time them out and be like, hey, when you come back, don't use your freaking caps locks, please. It's just annoying to look at. You just gotta look more into it and what's good software and what not to use. Pretty much anyone who streams uses either OBS or OBS Streamlabs. I know BG uses OBS, and I'm using OBS Streamlabs. I'm pretty sure that's what Captain Bay uses as well, so that's why getting advice sometimes is difficult when someone's using a slightly different one. But as far as I know, I don't really know anyone else uses anything besides that I heard of. And those are both things you can use for Twitch or for YouTube, so whatever's clever. If you would have gotten timed out, you would have deserved it. Yes. Now, as far as other software there for video editing or making thumbnails and stuff, there are a lot of different programs to use there. I got DaVinci Resolve, and I want to figure out how to use that. That's one of my goals to do in the daytime before I stream at night, and what feels like it eats up a lot of my time. But I haven't just focused in on it, and I need to do that for sure, because I have some videos already. I have some war stuff I would like to do. I have some other stuff I'd like to edit, and I want to get making some content like that, and not just having everything be streams. But the easiest thing for me to do was just to start streaming and do a couple easy crystal opening videos. I have another greater gifting crystal video I need to upload. I just need to make a thumbnail for it. But even making thumbnails takes me longer than it would, or longer than it will in the future when I have it down more. Whatever happened to Cade? He retired a few times, but then scrubbed everything. I don't know. I think just for his personal life and whatnot, or work life maybe, he decided that he didn't have time to stream anymore. And then I didn't see that he scrubbed everything. I assume I'm still subscribed to him. I just haven't seen anything because he hasn't made anything, but did he delete everything too? Because that'd be kind of sad. I don't know. He seemed like a very good dude, though. It was always fun being in his streams and hanging out. I love the movie night idea. Movie night was fun because we'd have Tuesdays. There'd be, I think they just updated the game and had maintenance more often on Tuesdays, it feels like, than they do now. It felt like it used to be almost every friggin' Tuesday. Because I would go with a group of friends, my cousin and her boyfriend and a couple other people, and we would go play trivia almost every Tuesday night. It started at 7 p.m. and maintenance started at 8 p.m. So I just didn't really care because it was like, oh, this is perfect. I can go to trivia and I miss all of maintenance because we didn't get done till 9 something usually, and then we might go have a few drinks afterwards. There's this shitty country bar. I hate country music, but we would go over there and they had live country music, and within walking distance. Is a very interesting place. The reek of middle-aged desperation was just fantastic. If you're a woman and you went to that country bar, you had to be ready to dance too, because you were gonna get asked. And you see old, like 50, 60-year-old couples line dancing together, country music. It Great place, Little Red Hen in Seattle if you're ever there, and they're open because of COVID and whatnot. Anyways, yeah, I never seemed to mind that, and then on the nights when I wouldn't go to trivia or something, hang out with Cade and watch his movie streams because he would stream a movie. He wouldn't stream the movie. He would you'd all start at the same time, and you could just discuss it and so forth. And that was really fun. I miss that kind of stuff. I'd love to do stuff like that. You particularly like the What Birds Do attempt? I don't know if I know that one. I don't remember that one. On the rare times you catch BG live, his chat is normally pretty nuts. You see most of you in there on the replay and makes you bummed you worked so damn early. Yeah, that's how it is, though. It's cool that you watch it on replay. John! F off. Quake. I was trying to play Quake correctly. I don't know if you just saw her in Arena there, and I screwed it up, so I wasn't paying it much. Jijao, you're back. What's up? And, oh, his videos are still there? Okay. I didn't know what you meant by scrubbed it, so. I think I gotta get the dog out here in a minute, guys. And it looks like the rain is not going to stop. So it'll be a rain jacket kind of day, and we'll see how my new shoes do. The new shoes are wool, so they're not 100% waterproof, but it should be interesting. And at least it's kind of nicer than having to put on my hiking boots, which is what I normally do when it rains. The hiking boots just have too many laces. Like, you just have to lace them up too far or have too much shoelace left over. So it's kind of a pain for slipping on and off easily. Because there's very few times when I want to take my dog out real quick to go to the bathroom at the middle of the night where I actually want to have to put on shoes. Like, dude, it can be 30 degrees outside. I'm like, I'll just put on sandals. That's fine. Yeah, last night, Scarco, yeah, I was just like, because I don't want to spam the chat either, but I wanted to see it, and I was waiting a minute or two in between posting it, and it's just like, oh my god, this dingus, missing every single one. So for any time people will say something like BG only reads blue names, no, that's ridiculous. Plus, you never want to sound like Pixie. Oh my god, he's never read any of my chats. Pixie, if you're in here. Or you see this later. Or Hunter, sounding like Pixie lately. I love you guys, though. Alright. How much more? Maybe we'll just finish off with my... We'll finish off with my 565 champions and call that a stream and get the doggo out of the house. Because she needs the exercise, and so do I. So that should be a few more rounds. And then probably see you guys again tonight, I would imagine. As I got nothing going on, and need the points. And I'll think about what I'm going to do about Legends. I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to some people and get some advice too, I mean, I want to get the Legends title because I want that Wolverine. There's going to be 3 more chapters, so I'll have other opportunities. This one seems like it's really easy, so because of how they changed it, and because of how easy Act 7.1 seems to be, I think that the times are going to be a lot more competitive. And I am certainly not the most skilled player, like at all. Not the most skilled Ghost player, whatever. So it's kind of hard to decide whether or not I'll have a better chance this time of doing it, or in one of the following chapters. I think I'm going to go for it either way, whether or not I stream it. It's just a matter of when, that's the question really, is if I'm going to stream it and when I'm going to do it. But I will think about it, I will figure it out. What's up, Cap? How you doing, buddy? We were just talking about, I'm trying to figure out when I want to do my Legends run, because I don't know. Brian's going to be doing it tomorrow. I don't exactly want to do it today, but today would be a pretty good day for it. I already joined AQ with my 5-star Corvus, and I don't know if I need him at all, really. And Thursday, then we have War Attack, and some of my champions will be on War Defense. So maybe Thursday, Cap, because I know I talked to you about jumping on call and helping me out and so forth. But I gotta decide. So I was thinking maybe talk to you, talk to BG, talk to Alliance mates, and figure out when it is I want to try and do the live or the Legends run, because I might just not do it on stream, and might do it tomorrow along with BG as he's doing it. But I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what I want to do. I screwed up. I thought I had another week and I could do it on the weekend. You know? So that's my bad. Do 7.2 plan better? I mean, but I might want to do 7.2 anyways. The thing is, Skarko, I have all of these resources that are gonna expire. And I need to use them. Like, I could find uses for the energy refills, but if I'm taking my time with Act 7, I'm probably not going to need as many revives, and I don't want all those to expire, so... There's no reason for me not to go for the Legends run, unless I did something like itemless or something. And I don't want to do that. I want to do item full, for sure. The drinking game. I should make some sheets that everyone could download and have them in the description for BG drinking game or something, or for a drinking game with me. That'd be kind of fun. Cap, you were thinking about doing a Legends run too. What are you thinking about that? Shut up, Agent. Just because I backed out of both 6.2 and 6.3 and then didn't try 6.4. I'm sure it'll go better. How would it not? And I got Legends time in 6.1, okay? Just not high enough up because it was top 20 that got Weapon X in 6.1, and I was more like 50 or something. But that was fast enough. I think it was more like 6.2. I started out and then I had to take Zoe out and something else happened, whatever, and I just was like, ah, screw this. It got more difficult in the part than I wanted, and I was just like, man. Do it, we'll be here? Yeah. I'll probably do some of the other ones for sure. Just because I do want to, if I was able to get him out of 7.1, I would definitely want to awaken him, and I don't have a mutant gem to give him. I do have a generic I could give him, but it's tough. Those mutant Sig Stones. I have Namor duped already, so I would love to give 6 stones to him because he still has the 3rd or 4th highest prestige. I think 4th at the moment for 6 stars. So I'd love to give him to him, but you know, 180 is a long ways to go. Sunspot has slightly better prestige. Out of the two, I'd rather have Namor at max Sig because Namor needs it more than Sunspot does. But at the same time, I took my 5-star Magneto to max Sig, and that extra energy damage is really nice. So I would really like to take my 6-star Magneto to max Sig level. It's just hard to justify when those other champions have such better prestige. And it's not such better, but it's at least 300 or 400 points higher. But Magneto seems really useful too, so I would love to give him to him. I don't know. But this extra energy damage, it's pretty killer. I can only imagine on the rank 3 6-star. Nothing really, Billy. I don't think you missed anything important. Importante. You're considering it? You think you're leaning more toward no, though, now? Yeah. Well, in some ways it's easier for content too, Cap, because you can have multiple streams of Act 7, you know? Uh-oh, I think I'm not liking what I'm reading there, John. If I do it tomorrow, you'll be there. Yeah, damn it. Get off. Maybe this wasn't the best matchup here, but... Limbo every time, Hoochie. Get out of my face. Die. Die. Kill her. Yes, okay. If you're doing tomorrow, you'll be here. Your wife's coworker tested positive, so now you and the kids are in quarantine. Yeah, that's what I thought I was reading. I'm sorry about that, John. That sucks ass. That's no fun. The thing about doing it tomorrow is that BG is doing it tomorrow, so it'd be like you and me. And I would have BG's stream on in the background, so... if I do it tomorrow, I'm not going to stream it. It would be the best day, though, because of war and so forth. Thursday would be a slightly better day for AQ, because whatever we run, that'll be the 4th day of AQ, and even though the health pools go up, whatever we run is like one of the easiest modifiers. I think it's they get more power somehow. It's like one I don't even notice. It's probably the easiest one, so that would be better, but it's the war thing that's an issue, so I'm going to talk to Chris about it, see what he thinks maybe about doing it Thursday, and about me just being backup. I don't think I've been backup in war. I've never asked to be backup in war for like at least a year or more. I don't know. And I do get a decent amount of war fights usually, so it wouldn't be a huge ask, I think, to be backup. But I also want to, of course, if there are fights that I can do where I wouldn't die and someone else might, I want to do those fights, you know? I want to help out the team that way. Me getting a weapon flex, though, would help out for our defense a little bit, so there is that to consider. I just would have to be successful, right? Yeah, see, I'm sorry to hear that, John. That does suck. And me and you would have BG in the background, too, yeah. If I'm going to do it live on stream, I think I would have to do it Thursday. But we'll see. I'm not allowed to be backup. Whatever, Cap, you got that Mixmaster Korg down, man. You and your Doom. You're like, oh, I have a 6-star rank 3 max sig Doom. I guess I can take some fights. Dude, that's been the best thing for me for Alliance Wars, you getting that friggin' Doom. Now I don't have to do all those fights. And yeah, I know we could just use a Quake there, John. Not happening. Ah! Second game crash of the new update, and I literally have 3 more rounds at best to do. I do like the old school kind of whatever graphics of that there, and I like this too, dude. That pops on my screen, that color. Ooh, yeah. He's decent for that fight, yeah. Ass. It's so much easier. Yeah. Yeah, it's so much better than Omega, it seems like. And I could play Omega better when I do that fight, but it's variable, quite a lot of variation. Bay does a Legends run by forcing me to do war. He's like, you can't be backup, and he asks to be backup and does it on Thursday. It's more a question of the defenders, I think. I will look and see if I need any of my defenders, really, for the Legends attempt. Because if I don't really need any of the defenders, if they're not going to be that much of a difference, then I think it'll be fine. Any of them that I have, too, I could always sub somebody out, you know. And that wouldn't be the worst. Hype loves to throw his specials. Let's do that. 3 T4 CC away from a rank 3 Doom as well. Yeah, screw you. Yeah, you've had some damn good luck lately, man. Seriously. Damn good luck. Watching Jay Gase use his 6-star Apocalypse versus Mike Korg in War, too. That was a pretty nice fight, but Doom is easier still. Doom is easier for sure. Grady rank 3 his Korg, you said why, and his buddies were laughing. Big Blue states he wants people to hate him. Well, that's why I took my Korg to rank 3, obviously. I want people to hate me. Bring on the hate. I like my rank 3 Korg. He's got decent prestige as far as skill champions go, and he was getting some kills in War. Now that we're matching up oftentimes against Plat 1 or Masters alliances, he's not really, but you never know, he still gets some kills. Alright, Sim, let's call it good here. You're stuck on that damn 6.3.1 Medusa. You've tried Fury, Symbiote Supreme, just frustrating. The Do You Bleed one? You should easily be able to do it with either of those champs. And that's not to, like, insult your skill level by me calling it easy. It, like, even if you're not that skilled, you just got to have some revives. Just save up some resources, and you can totally do that fight. I did that Medusa with Archangel. So if I could do that fight with Archangel, you can definitely do it with Nick Fury. Symbiote Supreme is by far the best for that fight, too. Maybe watch some people do that fight. Maybe watch a couple vids on it and then do it. But yeah, that's definitely a fight you can do. Just save up some resources, save up some revives if you need to, and pots or whatever, and you can get it done for sure. All right, looks like I have one more. We'll call it 2 more rounds of arena to do here, and then head out the door. Which is actually good because I'm sure by now the dog needs to use the restroom. But listening to the sound of cars drive by in the rain outside and the rain coming down on the roof and drinking water over here, I actually have to pee now too, so. It'll be a good time to end the stream. Good time to end one stream and start up another. Briefer, but another, nonetheless. I'm wondering if there's anywhere I can use this rank 5 Ronin now too, in Act 7. I feel like there was one path where I still don't think he'd be the fastest necessarily, but that'd be kind of fun. I haven't really had an opportunity since I've taken him up to do any good Ronin cheese, so would be fun. Because he is max sig, and I can stun lock. Her regen kills me, and she holds her specials. Why does she regen? I forget in that fight. But you just need to practice baiting out her L1. You can duel her some to get that down too before you go in there. I always like to bait her L1. It's much easier to avoid. The L2 is really quick, and you can easily get caught by that. So practice baiting out the L1. Maybe duel her when you got time every day. And I'm sure you can get it down. It is definitely not a fight that you can't do. Especially with Nick Fury and Sin. Those are going to be your best champions for that fight. Save up till you have a full stash of revives. Maybe farm a few pots in ROL to make you feel more comfortable. And then yeah, you can definitely get that fight done. I believe in you, Seth. You are near to beating her. You'll get that done soon, I'm sure. Alright. You know what? That's that milestone. And I don't care about the Crossbones isn't in there. I'll use him sometime later. Let's just spin a couple of PHC crystals real quick and call it good. What do we got? Let's do the regular ones. 321. Oh, alright. Well, thank you guys for hanging out today. Little wake up and grind stream. I will be trying to do more of these, you know, just for fun, because I do usually grind arena around this time of day. I'll be more likely to start around 10 a.m. I was going to start earlier, but I saw that Hobbit was streaming, so wanted to hop on and watch that. What do you need? You need me to do arena crystals, Kiko? Or PHC's not good enough for you? You don't want to see me getting this awesome 3-star Iron Crotch? 3-star Iron Crotch! Woohoo! Yeah. That kind of looked like something else. No. Okay. Fine. If that's not good enough for you, Kiko, we'll do arena. Battleship crystals here. I just kind of like to save up my battle chips a little bit, so don't always like to pop these open, but whatever, fine. Fine, we'll do it. Give you 3 of these, but I'm hitting the first one early. Hey Seth, I had the same problem. Ooh, units, 75, alright. Alright, fine, Kiko. You were correct. Thank you, Kiko. Sorry, so Brendan saying, hey Seth, I had the same problem but farmed 20 revives on 5.3.6 and got her eventually with Sim. Or, okay. Oh yeah, because he was using 5.3.6 to farm revives. Gotcha. Bye, dude. Might have early night. All right, Billy. You get some good sleep, and maybe we will see you in the morning when you are awake again. Hunter, you just woke up and your eyes are still crusty. That is mildly gross. Thank you for sharing. That happens to all of us, right, Hunter? Well, we're just about to end the stream here, Hunter. But I'll probably be back tonight, so hopefully you have a good day. Thank you. I kind of love it. I woke up at the same time just way earlier and on Wednesday morning. Okay, cool. Yeah, no problem, Scarco. Well, that one was gold. 15,000 gold. Just don't forget to bring Nick Fury. Screw you, John. No, damn well I don't have no Nick Fury. You son of a bitch. There are fights, too. I think that Nick Fury is the fastest for certain stuff in the Legends, so that's going to suck for me, but we'll see. I don't know. I need to look at it all. I need to look at some guides. I'm going to concentrate, figure that out after I walk the dog and get some lunch, and I'll decide on what I'm going to do the rest of this afternoon. Any advice on how to beat Act 5? Well, my advice would be to just try it, see what you can do some paths, get in there. If you find it too difficult for you, just back out. Don't use a bunch of items, don't use a bunch of revives or potions. Gold. And then go back in when you're a little bit stronger. We're going to be ending the stream here, but other things, you need a champion for the collector. And so certain champions like Stark, Spider-Man, Corvus, Glaive, some bigger damage dealing champions, those can help out. But anything you find to be too difficult, go in, try it out, and then just back out. Wasting energy is not that big a deal, you know? When you back out, go do some monthly event quests, go do some arena, go do some things to build up your units, build up your revives, build up your stash. Make sure you're doing the daily events that give you the revive in them and the units. Make sure you're getting all those milestones like the hero use one. Don't worry about event quests, but level up. Make sure you're doing those kind of things. Yeah. Do all that kind of stuff and come back another time and we can talk about it more. So for sure, that's going to do it for me for today, at least the daytime guys. Thank you for hanging out.